it's Zoe, and you're watching Living for Him. Today, I have an important topic to talk about, and I know I say that in every video, and that's because everything is important. But I want to talk about how we should stop chasing perfect and chasing perfection, in other words. So, as we start this video, this subject came up when I was watching a movie called Catching Faith, and I noticed that this mother, she was raising her family and her children to be perfect. She was like in the public eye, and others thought that her life was perfect and that everything was perfect in her family and her marriage and everything like that. But in reality, it was not perfect, and that's why we should stop chasing perfect. Because as we see in Genesis, is that perfection left this world when sin entered the world. Okay, so perfection was like peace out, while sin was like what's up, because we see it nowadays. But I want to start off with the scripture, Genesis 1:31. And God saw everything that he made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning were the sixth day. So God made the world, and he created the heavens and the earth. He created night, day, the sky, the waters, the land, the animals, and man. Okay, and then if you keep on reading up to Genesis 3:6-7, and when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that was pleasant to the eyes, and the tree to be desired to make one wise, that's a whole nother story right there. But she took of the fruit thereof, and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat. And the eyes of them both were opened, and they knew that they were naked, and they sewed fig leaves together, and made themselves aprons. So if you keep reading on, you see that God, he came, and he was like, how y'all know that? And they like, we ate the fruit, but actually the serpent deceived us. And that's when sin entered the world, and that's when repercussions had to come to fruition, if I'm saying that right. But I just want to tell you on today that there is no such thing as a perfect life. The call is not to be perfect, but the call is to be holy. And we see that in Leviticus 19:2. Speak unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, and say unto them, ye shall be holy, for I, the Lord your God, am holy. So let's stop chasing perfect. Let's stop trying to be perfect in everyone's view and perception of us, because it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to be broken, because God says, come all ye who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. He just says, come unto him and be holy. So don't keep chasing perfect. You don't have to be perfect at all, because we will never be perfect, because Romans 3:23 says, for all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. And we sin daily, we sin every day, and therefore we cannot be perfect, because perfection is without sin. And Jesus is a good example of perfection. And the thing is, we can only strive to be more like him. That's the only thing that we can do, but we can never be perfect. But don't be discouraged by that, because you can be holy, and your effort will not go to waste. Your effort will not be in vain. So as we know that we cannot be perfect in this life, but be encouraged, because if you live right and if you strive to be holy, you will be able to go to the new heaven and the new earth, which we see in Revelation 21:1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. So keep striving to be holy, and don't keep striving to be perfect, because we all sin and we fall short of the glory. And it's okay, because you can get back up again. The righteous man falls 7 times, but gets back up again. So be encouraged on today. Stop chasing perfect. Stop wanting to be perfect in everyone else's eyes, because your vulnerability will help others see that they don't have to be perfect, so they can come to Christ as well, because Christ isn't expecting them to be perfect. So they're like, yes, I'll come to Christ, because I know that I fail so much, but I want to come to Christ because I see in your life that you aren't perfect, and that will never be perfect. But I am encouraged, because I know that if I get into Christ's presence, I can be made whole, and I can become holy. So I want you to be encouraged on today, and thank you so much for listening. But that is it, and it's a short video today, so I know you're grateful. This out, and I feel like I'm always leaving something out, but just know that you don't have to be perfect. Look at baby Yoda back there. You don't have to be perfect, but just know that you are enough, and Christ says that you are enough. So don't strive to be perfect, just strive to be holy. Bye.